Today, we're going to talk about Ghazi University. It's a public university that's become a real cornerstone for higher education in Dera Ghazi Khan, a super important region in Pakistan's South Punjab. But its story, well, it isn't about starting from zero. It's actually about something way more interesting.
So, think about it. How do you build a major university? You probably imagine massive construction sites, huge budgets, years and years of planning. But what if there's another way to do it?
And that, right there, is the fascinating story of Ghazi University. It wasn't built in a day. It was forged from almost 100 years of academic history, bringing together institutions that were already there to create a new regional powerhouse.
Now, to really get Ghazi University, you have to understand its location. We're talking about a huge area in South Punjab. For so many students, this isn't just another university. It's often the only real accessible path they have to higher education.
Its reach is just immense. It's not only serving a massive population in South Punjab, but also students coming in from neighboring areas in Baluchistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. It is a critical hub for learning in a vast part of the country.
So how did this educational powerhouse actually come into being? Well, its history is less about pouring new concrete and more about smart, strategic consolidation.
Okay, so the seeds for this were actually planted way back in 1945 with a postgraduate college. Then, over the next few decades, two major universities realized the potential of the region and set up their own sub-campuses there. Finally, in 2012, a really forward-thinking act was passed to merge them all into one. And by 2014, Ghazi University was officially born. Not as a brand new building, but as the culmination of almost 70 years of educational presence.
That history gives it a really solid foundation. But what does that actually look like in practice? Let's just take a quick look at the university by the numbers today.
Over 10,000 students. I mean, think about that. That's a huge community of learners, thinkers, and future leaders. And they're all getting their education right there, in their home region. That's a really important point we'll come back to.
And they're studying a whole range of subjects across 4 main faculties. This isn't just some generic curriculum either. It's really tailored to the region. You've got essential stuff like agriculture right alongside programs in local languages like Saraiki and Baluchi, which is so important for preserving culture while also building modern skills.
And the university has room to grow, and I mean a lot of room. With a footprint of nearly 1,200 acres, including a massive new campus that's in development, its physical ambition definitely matches its academic one.
And listen, this isn't just empty land. It's filled with the tools for learning. We're talking 185 classrooms, nearly 40 specialized labs, 5 libraries with over 137,000 books, and 7 sports grounds. It's a complete, fully loaded academic environment.
But, a modern university is so much more than its physical campus. It has to live and breathe online too. So how does Ghazi University stack up in the digital world?
Turns out, pretty darn seamlessly. For a student, their whole university journey is basically mapped out online. From applying and checking merit lists, to finding fee structures, getting exam results, and even looking for jobs after you graduate, it's all right there. This makes the whole experience feel accessible and modern right from day one.
And this goes way beyond just a good website. They've built what they call a smart university ecosystem. There's a whole IT directorate for tech support, campus-wide CCTV for safety, and even something called an e-Rozgaar center, which trains students in practical skills like freelancing for the digital economy. Throw in access to the HEC Digital Library for research, and you've got a university that's really trying to prepare its students for the world today.
So we have this incredible story of consolidation, of growth, of modernization. But the story of any big public institution is rarely that simple. It's also a story of impact and, well, the tough challenges that come with it.
And this, right here, is the crucial point. Ghazi University's greatest legacy might just be its most simple one. Just by being there, it lets thousands of bright young people get a quality education without having to leave their homes and their communities. It's a direct counter to that brain drain that can really weaken so many regions.
So that's its profound local impact. But in our interconnected world, universities are also judged on a global stage. And that's where the narrative gets a little more complicated.
This brings us to a kind of dual reality. On one hand, you have this vital public institution that is absolutely essential to its region. But on the other hand, the university is facing a pretty significant challenge.
A recent article in the super prestigious journal Nature identified it as being among the universities with a high number of scientific paper retractions as of 2024. Now, a retraction is when a journal has to pull a published paper because of serious flaws or even misconduct. It's a big deal, and it raises major questions about research quality. So this puts the university's crucial local role in direct tension with its global academic reputation.
And that leaves us with a final and really critical question. For an institution that is so fundamental to the development of its community, how does it navigate this balance? How does it keep doing its vital mission while also meeting the rigorous and universal demands of academic integrity on the world stage? That's the challenge and the story to watch for Ghazi University.